Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys. I was thinking about breakups, and I wanted to know what makes a good breakup. You know when someone says, we broke up, but it was a good breakup?
When you win. You gotta win. You gotta win the breakup.
You gotta win the breakup.
How do you win the breakup?
How do you win the breakup?
You write a movie and you sell it to Netflix, and then it comes out on Netflix, and then you're in the movie and she's not.
That's a W. So he won the breakup.
Is that how your breakup went?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Man.
You write her out of the movie.
Pretty close.
You wrote her out of the film?
She was never going to be in the film unless she stayed with me, so yeah, she's out of the movie. She's
Is this a real
he writes
film?
movies. He writes movies.
Oh, well, it's a
a
series.
couple. I sold like, I don't know, 7 movies. Is that a lot?
6 or 7. You said 6 or 7, but probably
Just
7.
6, probably
To be
7.
humble. To be humble.
Well, one's just a script. So.
So she was never going to be in the movie anyway?
Hell no.
There's no role for her. They're gonna cut her scene anyway. Yep.
But you broke up in the middle of pre-production?
No, like
She wasn't willing to give him blowjobs.
that's not the one.
Oh, she was like
That was in the
True
improv
story.
days.
Okay, alright.
Well, at the audition for the movie, she didn't want to.
No, it was.
That's crazy.
So this was like 2 Scum days, right? We broke up, and then like I went on to do a movie. And I think I won the breakup from that move alone.
Him and his ex were like
2 Scum together.
YouTubers that people knew of, like as a pair.
Okay.
They were actual like famous, and he would go to VidCon and sign autographs and loved it.
And then she didn't want to give him a blowjob, so he wrote her out of a script.
Damn.
People.
People want
Sounds
her.
awful.
That's not what
He
happened.
knows what he wants.
That's not what happened.
And if it's being withheld from you, you gotta leave.
But that was a public breakup because everybody knew that you guys broke up.
It's
and
so hard.
I might not be talking about that one. I might not be talking about that breakup. So just so you know.
We're talking about the one who didn't give blowjobs, right?
No. Jeez. That was my improv days.
Okay.
Different era, different time.
This Netflix thing.
That's also a real person.
You couldn't trick it.
Yeah. No, she was like kept making excuses as to why she doesn't get blowjobs, and I was like, I'm fucking out of here, brother. I was like,
It's so easy though.
What's so easy?
It's so easy to trick an improv person to give you a blowjob. You just act like it's a prop.
You'll be like, here's the suggestion.
Don't be tricking
It's in my
people into
pocket.
giving blowjobs.
wait, what do you mean we can't trick people? That it's just America.
It's called marketing.
Yeah.
Wait, so what was one of the excuses?
I remember her telling me that she felt
Pressured.
no, she felt like her
Gag reflex?
she said her gums were sensitive, and I was like, this probably isn't gonna work.
Her gums?
What if she had gingivitis?
I don't know, brother.
Do you have hard bristles?
Hey, that is the thing though. You're not supposed to brush too hard.
I don't believe so.
Have you checked your bristles?
I don't believe so.
If you brush your teeth too hard, you will get rid of the gums.
She had soft gums.
Thank you, Dr. Nick.
That's what she told me, dude. I don't know. It sounds like some bullshit.
I feel you, Steve.
I think she's right. I think you should be more empathetic.
No, I feel you. There was a girl, she was like, I can't give head. And I'm like, why? I have herpes. And I was like, psh, bullshit.
Yeah, get on that, bitch. Get on it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what has herpes? My dick. Get on it, bitch.
I was like, yeah, right. When's that stop people from sucking?
Yeah, never stop my dad.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
That's what I say.
Ew.
That's my motto. Steve Greene motto.
You didn't ask for a doctor's note?
Yeah, I know. I should have. I should have been like, I think you're bullshit.
Yeah. Can I get this advice?
That's not.
Sensitive gums?
By the way, it's not like I told her that. You think I told her that? You think I was like, hey, because you have this, we're not going to be together? I never told her that shit. I just made up some
been
bullshit.
honest.
No, I made up some
It's
bullshit.
believable.
I made up some bullshit about how I'm like not ready.
That same girl doesn't know that that's the reason why.
No, hell no. Why would I tell her that? That's insane.
I wonder what.
What did you tell her? Like, it's because of your bell bottoms?
Blowjobs.
I said I'm still in love with my ex. See you later.
Oh.
Because she gave head and not you.
Legit. No, I started cheating on her with my ex pretty quick because my ex wasn't doing the blow sex.
And your ex had hard gums.
You know what I mean?
She had some real hard
My ex
gums.
had braces when she was a kid, so she knew she had stronger teeth.
I think it's a fact though.
Getting
I
weird.
guess my truth is weird. So
So is that a
Sucks.
good breakup? Like
You know what's a good breakup?
lying about the real reason to
No,
lying
lying is
Oh no, I don't know what's a good breakup.
Actually,
though.
it's more polite.
polite. Yeah, I agree.
Actually, if you're for sure not gonna be with that person and telling them like a truth like that is just gonna have them walk away more pain, I think there's a conversation there. You know what I mean? If you mean on getting back with them eventually after some version of growth, then like for sure the truth.
Oh, so you don't seal the deal like that?
No, I'm saying if you
We got
know,
Glinda looks upset.
I'm saying if you know that there's no chance in hell you're gonna get back together, I don't think it's necessary to tell him something that's gonna hurt him even more while you walk away.
Why put salt in the gums?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Thank you.
I do think maybe perhaps scumbag move because maybe she could have used the note, but the note is just so crazy that I couldn't pull it off. I couldn't pull it off.
You can't say that.
Like, hey, like, so because you don't suck dick.
You should write her a letter one.
Thanks a lot for everything. See you later.
You should put those diamond testers on her mouth. The freaking that beep when the density is a certain thing, or get a stud finder.
Looks like you got a pretty good mouth to me. That's what you said.
Get a stud finder. Go across her face with it. And go, oh, it is pretty thick.
Oh wow.
Just bring her dentist homie over and be like, does she really have gingivitis?
Get a dentist homie to spy on her mouth.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, get her to
Like, I
say
gotcha, you liar.
to say vowels and then have him like really
And then
look.
confront her. No, sit her down. She comes home from her job, and you're already sitting down. You're like, have a seat.
Talk.
Yeah, we're gonna talk.
And she's holding a pizza.
Why do we
She's like, can I just take a bite first?
No, she's holding a pizza. She's got 3 Blockbuster videos on top of it. She's excited for the night ahead.
And then you fucking throw that on her.
Well, then have any of you guys ever had a good breakup that you could honestly be like, that was
What
a
is
good
a
breakup?
good breakup?
That's
Like, is it?
the name
It's
of
like,
the video.
oh, like, oh, we have to define what it is.
The original question.
I think a good breakup.
Even in the first
Anthony,
place.
hey, we gotta ask Anthony. I bet Anthony has a lot of good breakups.
I feel like I have good breakups.
Okay, what happened in the
what
good
is a
breakup?
good one?
What happened in it?
I would like to ask the other parties.
I'm still friends with them. You could. I think that defines a good breakup.
Yeah, you sound a little defensive.
Friends
right
that
Yeah. I swear I'm friends with them. I'm really good friends.
now. Talk to them.
You're prosecuting.
you're prosecuting.
Nina's like, wow, why'd you call all your exes today? Crazy. So
Prompt, Dave. There's a prompt. You gotta respect the prompt.
Yo, he gets home, she's all friends with all of them. Huh?
Tries to answer prompt question, gets in trouble.
yep, go down.
Careful, brother. Be careful.
What happened?
My last ex-girlfriend gave us tickets to got us tickets to Cirque so me and Nina could watch. I'm amicable enough with all of them.
That's great.
That is
that
good.
like we're still in like
You don't know if that was a play though. You don't know.
She has a kid now too.
You don't know, dude.
She's playing the long game.
Play, brother.
She's like, when
People
we're
are-
60.
People are
Never alone with Nina,
complex.
like, do you think that was a play? That's
Get
all.
Nina thinking.
Do you think that was a play when she gave you guys the tickets? Like Anthony gets up and goes to the bathroom. Hey, real quick, do you think that was a play?
15 years.
It could be a
15 years from
Could be
now,
a
you'll
play.
be coming back.
It's the long game.
See, show. You have fun.
I'm gonna ask Joe what's a good breakup.
Marry me next.
You marry me next.
Hey, one of the GOAT breakups was in my living room between you and your ex.
Oh,
Legit.
award winning.
He broke up with his girl in his house.
In my living room, on my couch.
Wait, who? What? Where?
You know, I like how sometimes Ryu and Ken can fight on Blanca stage like that.
Round 1, fight.
So you brokered the deal?
Which ex-girlfriend? The lawsuit one or the
closed
recent
it.
one?
Finder's fee right there, dude. Pay this man out.
To go to his house to break up with her?
I gotta do it on neutral territory.
I have nice carpet. Can I go to your house?
He's like, I really want to drive to Van Nuys. No, that's not what happened.
I better go and fucking break up under.
But then how do you assist in someone else's breakup?
It was just like, hey, you guys realize you're not happy together, right? And like, it was just a slow.
Maury, yeah.
You were,
It was like 2.5 hours of like, you guys aren't happy together.
you
So
were
she's
sitting
been
there
calling
with
you a
them?
Yeah, legit.
puta.
That's so weird. That's way
It was
weirder than
actually
just
like,
at your house.
it was actually tight because like they're both our really good friends.
How long has she been calling you a puta?
And it wasn't this Dr. Philly shit either. It was just more like they did most of the talking.
I would hope so.
Oh well, yeah. I
He's
mean,
like,
I would-
hold on. Let me say something real quick.
yeah, yeah. I would go like this.
Step it.
No. Hang on.
Oh shit, sorry. Cut that, please. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. At 8:22. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Anyways, both gems both have a way better lives now. Both moved on to better
How did you know
relationships.
when it was time to come back in and go, so that's it? Or how'd you know?
I was
Sure
like,
you want to make this deal?
How'd you, or did you come in to be like, hey, I feel like you're a little loud and you need to give him more
bro.
time?
They did most of the talking. We were just there as friends. That's it.
Steve just had an hourglass and he would just turn it over.
They were
Let him
really
talk.
good at translating because I think we both saw things so differently.
Yes.
that like Nikki like I think understood like my point of view too, and Steve, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
So then like I would say something, and then maybe it's taken out of context, and it's like turning into a fight maybe, and then they would just be like, no, that's not what Joe was saying.
Yeah, Joe
he was saying like, what?
And then Steve would be like, what he's saying is, I didn't understand that about you.
Yeah, it's like when the boxers start hugging, and then you gotta get the.
Yeah, they kind of was like they did a good job mediating because they weren't like nudging like this is what you should do or like anything like that. It was like what's going on like as concerned friends, and we're just talking, and they're like, oh, that's what's happening, and then it's like. And then maybe like I'll misunderstand what she says, and they're like, no, that's not what she means, or like whatever.
And that's where it's not like we sat them down, hey, guess what? You guys aren't happy together. It's time to break up. It was more like they're talking, and the more they're talking, it's like, sounds like you guys just aren't into this that much. Like it was just like peeling back the layers until we could all see it together.
Third person perspective.
Yeah.
Halftime because he had to get the popcorn out of the microwave.
halftime
too.
show?
Yeah, it was a
And then we had dancers.
Does comedy?
Oh yeah.
Can I get a suggestion real quick?
To break the ice, we got Steve Greene.
There was an intermission, like a bathroom break. So while we're going, he came out and started juggling and like doing an improv show.
And then you guys still broke up.
Mostly because of the
Wasn't
improv
that
show.
good of a show?
The improv show is what broke them
It
up.
gave him time to think.
So, would you consider that a good breakup compared to other breakups you might have had?
I guess if you consider a breakup being amicable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally what I said at the like 2-minute mark.
I know, but no one's listening really.
Yeah, we don't
No one
know
is
listening.
No one's listening.
Oh yeah. Oh whoa.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
That's what I said. No one's listening.
By the way, every time I see you back there, I love it. Love that.
Hey
So,
guys.
amicable breakups are good breakups.
No, fuck that, dude. A good one is when you win in spite.
Yeah.
No, look. I think it's
You know, we were
also
on a good track.
I think it's
We really
also
were.
good when the parties can walk away and when they're explaining to their friends what happened or why they broke up, both people know how the other person feel. Because a lot of times I think
really
it's
good.
like when somebody walks away and there's no clear closure or explanation, it's like, I don't know why. I feel like that usually isn't a good breakup. But even if things are difficult and it like really, really sucked, but like you can explain the other person's reasoning or whatever, I think that at least is a good breakup because you can walk away from it.
Did you ever have a breakup where you don't know what happened? You walked away and you were like, what the fuck was that?
No.
You always won?
known.
Okay.
No, not won. I've always known. I've always known.
You always knew.
You always knew you were gonna win it.
Have you had
No.
Have you had breakups where the other guy didn't get it? Like you knew, but he just doesn't accept it, get it. So there's still a chance.
They always knew, but that didn't mean that they would give up. But they always knew why.
They wouldn't give
I was
up.
pretty vocal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So how many breakups did you win?
I don't. How do you classify winning?
When it's one-sided, when it's a
Mama
like you're
mentality
winning
is
right now.
is
like
just
7-0 skunk, you know what I mean?
Mamba mentality.
Don't bring Kobe into this.
She's a hardcore Kobe fan, by the way.
Oh, so are we.
Hey, mama mentality.
Mama
baby.
mentality.
You
There's no I
catch
in
wind?
team, but there's a me in that motherfucker.
That's right.
Are you the type that like you catch wind that it's about to break up and then you just do fuck this and then you do the preemptive strike and then you just break up with them before they can break up with you?
That's so immature and such a joke.
Oh, that's immature, yeah.
It's such a joke thing to say.
You think so?
Hey, dude, she keeps calling Joe out, and I kind of love it. She's like, Joe, you talk a lot.
I mean, that's not wrong.
You got a talking problem.
I did not say it was a problem.
You implied it. You
Find it, you won't hear it.
Watch the last video, you'll know.
Can I ask how many breakups you have gone through?
How many titles have you won?
How many titles?
I've had. Let me
Undisputed
see. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4.
Can I ask when you're searching for porn? What do you usually?
You know, as a rebound, as a
Take some questions from the audience.
I had to tag it. It was right there. It was right there.
Is this BlizzCon? We're at BlizzardCon.
It was right there.
Anybody just want to ask anything at all? Go for it.
Yeah, when you
4 breakups is pretty. That's low for.
do you like Pornhub or XNXS? Or?
That's low.
I think that's low for Cambodians.
Yeah. They're usually like
Just kidding.
high body count. They're usually really high body count.
It makes no sense.
Yeah. They're
stats
usually
are out.
the freaks of Southeast Asia.
Body count and relationships are two different things.
That's true.
Whoa.
I learned
Wait,
recently
really?
what body count was.
Your body count doesn't match your relationship number?
Okay, Seventh-day Adventist.
What the hell?
You've eaten pork. You've eaten pork.
Have you guys ever seen this video of like this? There's a guy who's one of those guys is on the beach, you know, or whatever, on a boardwalk, and he's talking to guys. He's like, "Hey, what's your body count?" And this old Italian guy's like, "I don't know, like 17." And then the guy's like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, wow, 17." And he's like, "Yeah, like probably 17 people." Yeah. He's like fucking talking about killing people.
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought body count was.
Yeah.
It is, but then
To a
now.
mobster only.
Yeah, to Vito.
KD. Kill death
Is
ratio.
that more dangerous?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he a virgin? That'd be pretty interesting.
Cool.
He's a virgin
And
murderer.
he started crying. He's like,
No, we
murder?
meant sex. He's like, oh, nothing. What do you think I am, a piece of shit?
I'm not married yet.
That's the Taliban.
I haven't found the one.
I'm willing and waiting. What do you want from me?
That's the Taliban.
Ooh, dude, jeez, that's real. What kind of agreement did you guys?
we're gonna write a movie about a virgin killer who kills virgins.
A virgin killer who also kills virgins?
The virgin murderer.
What does he have against virgins?
Kills virgins.
Virgins. Only.
Why?
Because
So then he has to kill himself.
he hates himself. That's why.
Duh. Like every killer is.
You guys aren't deep like we
Spoiler
are.
alert.
Yeah, we're supposed to find that out season 6.
Yeah, what the hell?
All right, we're gonna retool it. We're gonna
We're
retool
gonna
it.
have 6
We're gonna
seasons.
retool it. We're retooling.
So out of 4 breakups, how many were good breakups, do you think? What's your ratio? What's your KD with that?
None of them were good.
What makes a bad breakup?
When they cheat on you,
Oh,
That's forgot about that.
Yeah, but
They
that's
cheated on you 4 times?
no.
Oh.
Two of them. Two of them did.
Two of them.
I was like,
what do you think
whoa.
you were doing to make them cheat?
what could you? What
You're so nice.
What stores in the mall should you have shot that instead?
What kind of gifts did you think you could have brought them?
Any other dance styles that would have worked better than just ballet? That's great to be a victim blamer.
That's the best.
You would light up.
You bring joy to my life.
Have any of you guys had a breakup that resulted from infidelity?
No.
So how does that breakup go? Like, is that just like, is it rage filled? Are people throwing things?
You say, I know you a fucking that bitch. You say,
No, honestly, for me, it actually takes a lot for me to walk away. So it's pretty hard for me historically.
Craig David.
I love him. But once I find out about cheating, it's a very quick see you later, and they're on the blacklist, and I never talk to them again. Bye. It actually makes it easier for me.
You get over it instantly.
Yeah, there's no turning back after that.
What's worse, physical cheating or emotional cheating?
I think they're both bad, but emotional goes deeper. I would say, but I think both
damn.
finish the complete the relationship.
Spiritual cheating.
Oh, you beat me to it, dude.
Like if they decide to have faith in a different God than you.
Yeah. Then you crucify them. Oh,
Spiritual cheating.
Spiritual cheating.
Wait, what's the question?
Like now they're way more into LeBron than Kobe.
like what happens if they experience
There we
We
go.
got together under Kobe.
Yeah, they think LeBron is way better than Kobe.
LeBron had a lot of respect for Kobe, though.
All right. They think Detlef Schrempf is better than Kobe.
What?
Who? Who's
a
that?
basketball player? Yeah.
He was in Seattle Supersonics in the 90s.
You're losing me. You're losing me.
Sean
He's the
Kemp.
only NBA player I know.
It's the only Seattle Supersonic, bro.
Well, no one cares about.
So emotional cheating is worse if they didn't physically do anything, but they fell in love with somebody.
I would think penetration's worse, maybe, but
But that's because
I
we're
think that they're
guys.
both
But
bad.
penetration of
I
the
think
heart
they're
is
both
much
bad.
deeper.
They're both bad.
Yeah.
They're both bad.
No, but we need to know what's worse so that we know which one's like less.
Do
bad.
none of them.
Girls are okay with guys. They're more forgiving with guys fucking pussy, but not falling in love with another woman.
That's true.
Like if you discovered,
the way you said that.
if you discovered emails where he fell in love with someone online, like they never even touched each other before.
Psychologically, that'd be so hard to get over.
Yeah.
I feel like.
But if your man just went out and like had a one night stand, you're like, Psh, it's okay.
I would not say it's okay.
You'll be like, that's all right.
What if he's a
I would not
Japanese?
say that's all right.
What if he's a Japanese businessman?
What if it was a scenario where like you found out this guy was cheating on you, but then afterwards he was like, babe, like come on, like those people weren't even like people.
Yeah.
Don't call me babe.
That's okay.
Worse than cheating?
That's worse than cheating. But he was like,
Yo, she was like a fucking Fifi bag.
What if he got roofied? What if the guy gets roofied?
Yeah, Rufy.
I don't know. That's different. That's too complicated.
He was in Colombia. He got drugged, and then
You say that's too complicated. They're a victim. We're a victim.
We?
called the Dragon's Breath. That's the
I can't believe my dick got that hard. I thought I was passed out.
Yeah.
Wow.
My friend's
believe it.
dad fucked a hooker in Shanghai, and then his my friend's mom found a condom in his pocket, and then he had the best excuse ever. He was like, I was so drunk, and she was in the lobby, and then she had a really slow night, so like I had to give her some work
What? That was a real excuse?
because he felt bad.
he's a good guy. That's a
like the guys
good guy.
who were like, I'm creating jobs, brother.
Yep.
Pick that up.
Genders need work, brother.
But it was like you could have just gave her money. You didn't have to fuck her.
Oh yeah. I didn't even
But
think
she
about
wanted,
that.
you know, she wanted her to.
That is on the table.
But like, he doesn't want to disrespect her. You know,
The
She has a
integrity of the
profession.
work.
Yeah.
Oh, it's integrity.
She has to
based.
carry out a profession.
I can't give her a freebie. Like,
Yeah.
What kind of work ethic am I teaching her?
Yeah. Teacher, am I going to teach her to fish or are we going to show her what we're
Not
going to
her
do?
dad. You don't need to teach her anything.
Daddy-daughter dates, do you believe in those? That's 18 minutes. Hold on to it.